The man scrubs his face with coarse salt every day, rubbing so hard that his face is covered in blood, but he doesn't care. Because only this way can he toughen his skin and make himself more resilient to beatings. The man was born with a disability, one leg shorter than the other, but with his strong will, he trained his martial arts to perfection. To clear his heart of any attachments, he killed his bedridden wife with his own hands. From then on, he challenged the greatest martial artist in the world. One day, the police received a report about a strange murder case. A legendary boxer was found dead in a tunnel. The coroner confirmed that the victim had multiple fractures all over his body, but the injuries weren't caused by a car accident. They were inflicted by bare hands. Although his throat appeared fine on the surface, his skull and trachea had been completely shattered. What stunned them even more was that the victim had fired all his bullets, but didn't hurt his opponent at all. The only clue at the scene was a dart, and there were no other traces of the killer. The police were stumped. Soon the news spread. By chance, Jack, who was in prison, saw the report. Originally, Jack had been a police instructor, but after accidentally killing his opponent during a sparring match, he was sentenced to 5 years in prison. Seeing the news, Jack realized that the murder wasn't simple, so he rushed to the prison guards, offering to help solve the case. But the guards didn't believe him and mocked him instead. Left with no choice, Jack decided to take another approach. He went straight to the prison boss, saluted briefly, then challenged over a dozen inmates to a one-on-one fight. He hoped to catch the attention of the prison authorities this way. With one elbow strike and a heavy punch, he knocked one man to the ground. Seeing this, the others rushed at him, but Jack remained calm. He grabbed one of them by the leg, then with a powerful kick, sent the man flying. At this point, the boss was furious. He ripped a metal plate off a chair and threw it at Jack. Jack was momentarily dazed, but quickly regained his composure. He landed several heavy punches on the boss's arm, but when it came down to it, Jack hesitated. He remembered that he had once accidentally killed a man and didn't want to make the same mistake again. So, instead of targeting his arm, he focused on the boss's abdomen, delivering a blow that knocked him to the ground. Sure enough, Jack's actions in prison quickly caught the attention of the guards. Annie, who was in charge of the case, arrived soon after. The guards said Jack had been well behaved, but to meet Annie, he had started fighting multiple inmates in prison. When Jack finally met Inspector Annie, he told her he knew what the killer was thinking and that he could help solve the case, but only if they released him from prison. Annie didn't believe him, but just as she was about to leave, Jack named 7 people and predicted that one of them would be the next victim. Annie still didn't believe him, thinking he was just trying to find an excuse to get out. But soon Jack's words were proven true.